you had so many amazing scenes. I cannot believe this. Freya, everybody had such an amazing scene. What was the most memorable piece of direction you got when you played that role?
There's a moment where, and again, I'm not going to say specifically, but
Yeah.
I will tell you there was a moment where Freya finally understands, or in her body no longer needs revenge, right?
Mm,
Because her arc is from vengeance to forgiveness. And
yeah.
there's a lot that she goes through. And there's a lot that you all learn about her because the writing's so thorough and in depth, right? I mean, even all the ancillary side quests now. I know these side quests are like
Yes.
incredible. Like people are tweeting me, oh my God, you and Kratos. And they love it. So it was such a journey from 2014 to this moment where I knew this was the moment that she was whole, like, and I was not sure how much emotion I would need to bring, or I wasn't sure if I had felt it, and I can't remember specifically what Eric said, but it gave me permission just to keep that moment really simple. It didn't need to be, the moments with the tears coming down. I
Yeah.
had already done that, right? A lot of times during the game, a lot of times. And he was like, "No, there's a stillness and I want you to." I think it was along the lines of just trusting that it's there.
Mm.
And I went back and did the scene. I'm getting chills as I think about it because and it felt really, really good. And I was like, "Oh, Eric, thank you." Thank you for seeing on the outside what I couldn't see in that moment. So that was one from our fearless director, video game director Eric Williams, and then the other one was um, a scene where yeah, so it's a moment where she can unleash her fury and decide to hurt who she's after
Yeah.
or not, and I couldn't quite, like, the depth of all that pain hadn't sunk into my gut yet. Like, it felt like
Mm.
it was my voice was trapped a little bit here, but it wasn't coming from like the soles of my feet, or like the magma like under the world tree through my body and out my face, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I wanted. Oh my God, what did Matt Sophos whisper? I think I'll tell you because I feel like I'm gonna cry when I think about it. I think what he said was like, I think what he said felt like it gave me permission to really just let it all out. And I don't remember the words specifically, but he was like literally right before the cameras rolled. And like that's a really great time for an actor because like when the cameras roll and then maybe there's all these things like that happen that take you out of the moment, but he whispered it and ran off the state, ran off the volume. And it was like a dagger. It was like went in my heart and my gut. And then it was like the emotion flooded me. And that was the scene. So we have a great team helping us out with stuff like that. Yeah.
That sounds so good. Just going through that, saying some said something that is so powerful that as he's going by, he's like, you just have that coming up from the gut up there, and then you just throw it out there. It's just the pure energy, the pure rawness of it. It comes out. It's so
Hmm.
cool, and it just looks amazing. That's why I was like, wow, these scenes are, my God, so incredible. I cannot believe.